Hey, everybody. So, this is my response to the learning moment from this week's newsletter. Um, the learning moment is written below in the notes, but essentially, there's a reward, a little tour for a project, but one of the employees can't go because of a religious issue. So, the question was, how should Elsa handle it? Um, I really see three possibilities. First one is, go on the tour, sharing this information with everyone without Howard. He's making the choice that's best for him, and you don't want to violate his religious principles or force him to do something that's going to build resentment. So it's essentially saying, "Hey, we understand, fully appreciate and support your decision, but we're going to go do this for the rest of the team." Number two is, tell management, hey, we're not going to do it without Howard. We're a team. We go as a team. And if you won't move it to accommodate him by doing it on a Thursday or Tuesday or something, then we're just not going to do it. And that's simply it. Because you don't want to make start separating the team. Now, one of the issues with that might be the rest of the team builds resentment, like, oh man, we could have done this, but we couldn't because of him. Why is that stopping us? So you got to make sure you're communicating these properly. The third way is kind of an alternate in between. Try and figure out a way for Howard to go, and maybe he just leaves earlier. So instead of an all day thing, maybe he comes and is there in the morning, but leaves by noon so that wherever they are, he can fly home before dark, right? So it doesn't violate his religious principles, but he still gets to participate a little bit. Um, that gets a little tricky sometimes. How do you get home? What if there's flight delays? You'd have to discuss that with Howard and see how it would work, but that's certainly an option. One of the things I wouldn't do, I wouldn't even consider doing, is requiring Howard to go. There are certainly some managers going to be, look, I understand your religious thing, but this is a good thing for the team, so I'm going to force you to go, or I'm going to put pressure on you to go. Number one, it doesn't serve any purpose. This is a reward tour. This is not, you know, something critical to the business. Second of all, it may actually be a legal violation. It literally could be breaking a law by forcing him to go against his religious, belief. Um, so again, that's my response, Howard. I'd love to hear in the comments what you think of this issue. Um, and then we'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.